Alright, here we are one more time with Yokai art. Can I conquer the hard mode through all the lag that keeps killing us? We're gonna go all in on it. So I did make one change. The only thing we're trying real quick, should look the same for you guys. But we're on full screen instead of windowed mode. In the past, there's been some PC games that run better in windowed. Usually, they run better in windowed than full screen, I've found. But we're gonna try full screen, see if this runs a little bit better. And hopefully, we can make it through this level. We're right at the end here, before touching DLC content. So let's just get into it, right? Do some Tokyo. 7-2, I only have 2 stars. I guess we'll repeat 7-2 first. I didn't realize we got hit in this. So we have a try-hard squad. I probably got hit by a Usagi that I wasn't paying attention to. I was also thinking, and this will be a good test run, we won't use the hand. Either of the hands, even though they're good. I think we need more DPS. So, I'm willing to... I think we stick with the healers. I'm tempted to replace the healer with more DPS, and then we just keep replacing towers a whole bunch. I was tempted, and we want to use this guy because of the gimmick. So let's see what happens here. As for that guy, I was also wondering if... We'll just get ourselves set up here. Oh yeah, I can't see HP anymore. We have the HP disabled, so enemies die when they die, right? They die when they die. I was wondering if there's a good setup. Oh, you can't even see the HP for your own towers? Oh, I don't like that. But I'll do everything I can for de-lagging the game. We're gonna try these dudes out. And see if we like them at all. Okay, they die really fast. That's not gonna work. Also, the dude on the bottom is not attacking the Kappa. He just got outranged. Interesting. I didn't realize they die so fast. Even with the additional HP, that's not gonna be worth it. Because they have the 50% HP increase, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't have it. I decided to give them all attack. So they're very wimpy. We can try them with the defense. We'll give their defensive form a chance. And see if we like that better. I do want to give them a chance to impress me. It's weird playing without the HP showing. But yeah, I'm thinking we want more DPS because one of the things that's causing so much lag is the fact that there's so many enemies on screen. Let's do this first. Let's see how he does now. My, Yoshikos, are they... Hopefully they are of the right status. Alright, we're gonna need some healers. This right here is probably what hit me. I see it now. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how we were got earlier. Now, Sword Boy did not even attack the wheel. So he's incapable of attacking the wheel. Let me show the damage again. So I want to see how much damage they're doing. The one in the middle seems to be dazed. I guess because they're iced. Alright, now Tengu is going past. I'm not impressed with this little samurai guy. I was hoping for more from him. He might not have what it takes. We could try a 5-tower approach. I could try a 5-tower approach so that we have more upgrades to go through on maximizing Yoshiko's value. The only thing is that I need Yoshiko to respawn in. We need to beat the lag switch that the boss has access to. That is the big problem. I mean, with the healer, they're sustaining the damage. And they have pretty long range to reaching that far. They don't seem to do a lot of damage though. He did 100 physical. It's hard to complain about that, right? This is what I'm worried about. He doesn't seem to swing at the wheel. He only swung because the other guys are behind the wheel. I don't think they're it, unfortunately. They're just not it. I need them to sustain a bit harder than they are. Yeah, one more curiosity I had is, would there be a decent lightning formation so I can buff these lightning bugs too? Because the lightning bugs would stay in formation, but we don't want them in this formation. So I do wonder. You've let me down, lady. Trying to get him to come closer. There we go. Alright, that was easy. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't pay attention to a floater floating on by. Greater attack speed, blessing, charm. Yes, this is the stuff that we want. We're going to be making use of this just to get past the lag. I have 15 of the health boosters. We want rice, right? What else did we want? We want salmon. Rice, salmon, and there was some other ingredient to the thing. I forget. We don't have any carrots yet, so let's buy that. Ancient hair brooch. Golden pipe. We'll just buy both of those because they're only dropped from the bosses, so we may as well pick them up. Since they're in the store. Man, if you had to farm every boss for rare drops, that would be insane. In this game. Alright, but yeah, we need to kill. Unfortunately, we need to kill. We need to kill. There is detonation formation. Detonation formation won't work. I was just thinking, what if I did the fire trap with the lightning trap? Detonation formation them. The only thing is that I can't put them in the front. They'd have to be on the third row from the front. Because the fire thing would instantly die every time I put it down. This is healing formation thing, which is attack speed and HP, but they don't need HP. I think we only get one attempt with these greater things. I'm not going to use the graders yet. We're just going to use all of the other... Oh, you can only use 2 charms? I see. Well, I want to buff my damage and I guess buff my HP, not the fragment discount. So there you go. We use those 2 Omoris. Charms. As far as a tank that's useful, I think this one applies weakness, it does damage, she's tried and true, she survives, she has a clear if I have to use her skill, although it's a little on the lackluster side. Maybe we should run with Ho-Ohs, because their lingering damage could be much needed. And forego the healer, just actually have more damage towers and replace all dying towers. The thing is, there's so much AoE. If I don't have the heal, I'm gonna run out of crystal. Right? Now, there's something else I want to do before we actually fight this boss. I want to look and see if they had... I want to see if they had a special Achilles heal. Let me, I wonder if Yokai would be any good here. I wonder if I should do Yokai. We'll try this. Before I use these, we're gonna leave the battle. Real quick. Now that we're back up to it. Strategy meeting. We're going to the wiki. Knowing your enemy is part of the battle. Something something, know thy enemy. Sun Tzu. The Art of War. Where are they? Are they even in this book? Because it's not. I guess they're treated as individual and they just combine. Weak to physical and ice. She's only weak to lightning. Which is why she always takes so much damage. And they don't have a pro tip on her. So I was wondering if there's a way to cancel their huge board clear AoE that they do. What about this guy, Juan Yudo? People stuck charms to them to try and thwart them. Here, since we're using her, level ups would help too. We need to be in max tryhard mode. Hamburg steak. I make 3. 3 curry rice. I cook 3. We have plenty of rice. I'll be buying more. I cook 2 of these. American breakfast. They're only. Oh, these are terrible. Alright, she's level 8. That's the best we can hope for. She gets slightly more personal HP attack and attack speed. Every little bit helps, right? Especially when the game lags as bad as it does. Okay, I'm gonna try this now. I'm going to try this. I'll give it my best shot. I don't know if we'll be able to clear it just because of the lag. Because the monsters are still moving when it's lagging. And that is a problem. I want that attack up. I do want to try to buff Yoshiko so that she is very good, generally. I'm gonna leave the damage numbers on for now, and then I'll turn them off if it's still lagging. we still have the full screen test to run. Alright, she'll be fine. Some salmon. Let's get more towers down. HP for free. You know what? I may want... Sure, HP is fine. Let's use our power. Get our defenses going. Help kill this guy. Get a healer. Yeah, I don't think I can really benefit from the formation with the lightning guy. We want this guy to be back, mostly, so that the enemy is definitely in the damageable zone before he flies out. I'm gonna take the extra attack damage for the fox. You gonna need some more dudes. Okay. So far things seem to be running alright, but it's when the boss comes up that's the problem. Also, if we don't get HP on their front line soon, we're gonna be in trouble for the long run. Pick up this attack on the fox so she's stronger. Evolve. Or I'm gonna lock the power stone because that's gonna be useful. I think we actually lock that and take it for free. HP on their thing. So we take a free power stone no matter what. And I guess this evolve is what we take. I'm gonna make as many yellow zones as possible so that there's more lightning bolts as well for more DPS. This means the bottom row is gonna need extra help. So I'm gonna give the bottom row the extra bombs to work with. So the top rows are gonna lack the extra bomb units. Alright, I think she's fine on HP. We'll do attack speed on the fox. We have an evolve, so that's good. That's what we want. Let's just use it. Let's keep Yoshiko in the back. Alright, second evolve. I think what I want to do, we're going to put our healer in the back here, and then make her the special one so that she doesn't get shoved forward when we inevitably get pushed forward. Alright, 2 good evolves. It's actually not lagging when I evolve nearly as bad as it used to be. That is a huge boon already. So maybe full screen is honestly running better? The evols are working far more efficiently than they used to be. So that's a positive sign. We'll see what happens during the boss fight though. That's where everything matters. Let's put her in row 2. I'm gonna pay for this attack speed on their Yoshiko, even though it's hyper expensive. And we still need to evolve one more thing. Free HP. Yeah, I'm glad we got at least plus 1 HP. So we had no HP on their chick. Now we hope for the best and I redraw for the fox. Since we're so focused on lightning, ideally we'll kill her quickly so that they can't fuse together and do their strong BS. Ideally. That would be the way it works. It's probably not worth it for me to waste money fixing my thing like this. Cause I need to be redrawing and fix the foxes. Oh, when they shuffle your zones, you don't get the reapplication for the lightning. Interesting. Even though you should, like my bottom row should have formation on it. Okay, some of my things didn't evolve because they got screwed, I guess. We have tier 1 foxes mixed with tier 2? Never thought I'd see that. This game's buggy, yeah. My third level keeps getting smote. The third level of the one girl, which is most ungood. How mysterious. I feel like we're really glitched out here, but I can't really explain why. That's 3 lightning! Give me my lightning things, you son of a bitch. A Yoshiko? No, that's weird. Well, we'll just hope for the best, right? There, we got more HP on the front line. My healer in the back can't kill the other thing that's in the back. I didn't realize we're only 7 out of 8. Well, things are working out slightly better than last time, so hey, full screen's looking pretty good. The only problem is, my game is clearly glitched in numerous ways. Not sure what is preventing the speed buffs from happening. I would like my extra lightning, but as long as this is working, I guess it's okay. We can accept the handicap, right? Why not accept the handicap? I imagine it's a consequence of the people getting moved, but that's so bizarre. I think we're full up. Seem to be holding well. Maybe I didn't even need those consumable charms for this, but hey, I'll take everything, every advantage. This is going much easier at the moment. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That should have completed 2 zones, just saying. And that should have completed a lightning zone too. That's the first time we've seen this effect off on the one character. I tried to reapply the one up top just to see if it would work. It did not. Alright, there goes the thing. Let's just get decoys in this row, right? Until I can afford to replace them all. Place more towers, me. Place more towers. Alright, move you up, move you here, move you, get that. Let's fix their shit. I think we got it this time. You know, it's amazingly easy when there's no lag. My main healer was killed off then. Right, this attack is a problem. But it's not lagging, and that's all that matters. They do suck your energy away, which is kind of nutty that they do that. I don't want to get rid of the advanced ones, so we're losing our HP buff on the bottom, but I think we'll be okay here. Possibly. Alright, we'll just wait till this goes through. This is really bad. That's not what I wanted at all. Just add towers in places. See, the lag, I never would have beaten this with the lag. But without the lag, I think we can manage. What is that orange ball that is growing up there? Because that seems really bad. Oh, she was revived as like a dark demon? Or is that just the other girl? I don't know. She's just a lot of HP left. Can we re-establish our old build now that we're a little more calmer about this? See if I can get my front row returned here. I actually rebuilt the front row, kinda. I have 9,000. Let's get more HP on the fox because we can. I have some lightning bugs to replace too. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So it's nice, this game runs well in first full screen. I don't think we never would have succeeded. It would have been over. We would have been toast every single time they did that dual thunderstorm thing. We would have been completely toasted. This is gonna take a while though, since we're mostly lightning focused. We do no damage to this girl. we barely do damage. And her blue bar keeps regenerating. I can look for more attack ups. I could increase the attack of our little dudes here. Quite a huge boon. We could keep evolving people that need evolving again. That's probably the smarter idea. Alright, attack on there, Yoshiko. We can go for that. I think we need to get rid of her. Move this to here. Yeah. Put the fox back there. Move her to the front. The laser beam's not so bad. I'll pay for attack once we have some more leeway. That was a good time to use that. Oh, Yoshiko, you're so good. You do so much DPS when you need to. Oh, yeah. Maybe demolition could work against this boss with the no lag. I think they'd have a much harder time though. Focusing down the one with the lightning party, definitely a good way to go. So we can get rid of his sweeper ability. And get rid of her sweeper ability. Man, I think my fourth row is so glitched, they don't even take damage. Only the front line is taking damage. This whole thing is so glitched. We should have more lightning formations formed. But that's just not the fucking case, apparently. So I can count 4 of them. Yeah, we have 4 lightning formations right now. Except the game doesn't think so. We also have 9, what's her names? Sangis. Rude AF. She didn't take any damage from that. next time, just give it to Yoshika. That was disappointing, to say the least. I'm gonna keep bringing her back, you keep shooting her like that. The laser beam only seems to be hurting, what's her name? I don't remember her name at all. Yoto Hime? Isn't that just Princess Yoto? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna save it for when the thing breaks. She's almost dead. We can move on to DLC content. I'm excited. I'm excited. The game's not lagging anymore. Well, it's lagging a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was in the last many recordings. We have the video evidence. It's a good thing that we solved the lag issue too, because I was thinking I would be really upset if we start the survival mode roguelike and I die to lag at some point. But you know what? We also learned that the sword guy is really quite paltry. We know to avoid him at all costs, too. And we learned a lot. This was a highly enlightening experience. Look at that. Easy. See, I knew it was easy. 36,000 Koban for this. Replay my ass. Perhaps later. Okay, I do want to test something. We're done with story mode, core. The thing I want to test, since we have 36,000 Koban, and this is God tier, level 10 is the max. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. I could have used that Koban to buy so much shit. I don't think we need these charms anymore. Yeah, max. Let's get some wheat, some carrow, get some eggies, some onions, some tomatoes, some basil juices. Alright. Let's go back to story. We can go straight to hard mode. I might off-screen the normal, because the normal's just... Let me see something real quick. Chill. Alright, chill does count as completed. I'm hoping the normal will count as completed when we clear it on hard for this. Because I would like to just do the hard. The normal's going to be way too easy. So let's start 8-1. Well, let's get started. Let's see what my $3 paid for. More plot. But no sound effects. Okay. Was that all? They really put in the maximum amount of effort for that. That's okay. I'm here for the gameplay, not the story. It's whatever. Yeah. Oh my god. Every single click got queued. I was alerted for every click. Okay, we're going back to detonation. Well, I guess I have to put the units in first, because we're trying to level up our dudes. Now that there's no lag, we can keep slowly leveling up things. Unless I need to be tryhardy again. So, what do we do? This is our main, this is our secondary. Then our third tier was still Domeki. We're using Sword Girl until she's done, healer, because she's healer, and we were leveling up Lightning Chick to get her hearts. And that was Detonation Formation and Blizzara. Alright, show me. Oh. Can you lob over that? Ah, okay. This is gonna be an interesting conundrum. We want you here. We'll get to work on this. Hopefully I make enough cash to kill the guy on the bottom. We'll go with that instead of the Ho-Oh. Just to make sure it dies. My Ho-Oh is still... Hit the thing in front of you, man. Why do you prioritize the building? He'll die. He'll die. He'll die. Alright, we got owned. That's not my fault. My tower is mentally challenged. We employ all towers of all disabilities. It really didn't like that wall. What can I say? So when they're coming, put the sword thing down instead of the Ho-Ohs first. Oh, this setup's a little more generous, I guess. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh yes, it's nice to hear some new music. The OST in this game is pretty fun, so I'm hoping for the best here. I should have saved the 36,000 Koban to upgrade the new towers immediately. We're gonna get new towers, whatever. It doesn't matter. Start working on that. Start working on that. Put you here. Attack speed. I'll just buy that attack too. I just need one more fragmento. Alright, we're good to go now. Easy peasy. We'll show these devs that adding obstructions into my way will do not to aid them. You know, all that struggling on the previous fight, technicality. So, with that in mind, if you guys pick this game up for yourselves, I recommend that you play in full screen mode. I suppose full screen mode would be the way to go. I don't have enough stuff. I'm expecting there to be no trouble for the rest of this, now that we've solved our lag problem. To an extent. It's not like completely solved. We don't have tower limitations. We are in hard mode, right? I did choose hard mode? I have to double check. There should be tower limitations. This might not be hard mode. But they're not instantly dying, so I don't think it's chill mode, but there's also very few of them. Did I leave it on normal or chill? Now I'm questioning myself. We're gonna finish this first. And then we'll see. Pretty nice song, and it seems to flow nicer so far. I hope they fix the other tunes. You know what? Now I'm curious if the other music's weird resetting is a consequence of the lag from windowed mode. That would be bizarre. I'm not curious enough to go back and run them again. Cause I want to keep moving on. I got a lot of stuff that I want to do. And hey, time's not waiting for me. Add battle duration. I've never seen this before. Did they update this game, or have we just never encountered that? Oh, and the upgrades right away too. That's an interesting upgrade for her. We've just never encountered it. Damn, she actually made it to the main screen. Let's go back. This seemed too easy. Just need to check for my own sanity here. Yokai. Oh wait, no. It was on normal. All right, we'll do level 1 again. That's okay. We'll do level 1 again. I thought I left it on normal. Let's see how hard mode compares here. Oh, the frontmost row happens to have lightning, huh? That's gonna fuck up my thing later. These things have a lot more HP. They're not just simply going down. It's not like the Yoshiko is a total chump either. Start working on that. scary. But not scary enough. I'm surprised they don't have different elements covering the front to encourage you using the other towers. I don't know how I feel about the demolition formation. They're really slow to get going, and it seems like our resource is a bit more strained. So this might be an interesting puzzle to solve moving forward. The towers that I place down really matter. And this is only the first level. Oh me, oh my. More attack speed for the ice. No evolves came up. We have one now, but there we go. Detonation ready. I reached the max limit. Oh, we're down to 7? Oh, now every single position matters. Oh, I didn't even notice that detail earlier. That kills my formations. I mean, our ice formation is like flawless. It's always been flawless. But now I can only get 2 detonation formations. And with only 2 spare foxes to put down, our DPS is cut in the back line a little bit. Interesting. I wonder how the boss fights are gonna be. Probably the same thing. They're just gonna kill all my shit with their sweeping, clearing attacks. I'm gonna feel sad about it. That weird cat lady on the top right. She's got those cartoon cat eyes. Go team go! Go team go! I never locked that other. We're not gonna evolve anybody at this rate. There you go. Hmm. Well. Move on to the next. Air score, sub 1k. Impressive, no doubt. Any new enemies? I was hoping for some new enemies. Interesting. Alright, because we're gonna move it later, we'll put a sword back here later on to get rid of that building. Once I have the main front line ready to go. These guys feel like the weakness status doesn't apply for very long, so you have a really short opportunity with which to hit them with your towers and benefit from that. Okay, we may want some healers. Start cutting that down. So the bird is willing to attack that guy, but not the one who's up closest. I don't have him set to hit the thing in the back, right? No. Yeah, let's attack. Some more attack power. Suppose it's time we set up the back line. We're already halfway through the stage though. It's really hard to get the demolition set up. It's just so expensive with these two particular towers. But what else am I gonna do? Am I gonna make fire hand? He's like, or fire sword? The other two fire towers are melee. Which is, that's just the way it be. Boy, these guys are sure tanky. Suffer the consequences of the bats. You'll never survive. The other thing I don't like about demolition formation, you're not guaranteed to get the demolition off because they have to get the killing blow. I'm into it. I dig it. Is good music. I need to find somewhere that has this OST. Okay, we're officially set up. Sans any evolved characters whatsoever. God forbid I actually draw evolution. I may as well just power up the lightning chick and make sure she gets some heart. 5 at a time. Really? Really? You would think the God of Lightning wouldn't instantaneously die to those front zones, but perhaps they're not the lightning tiles. Perhaps that is a straight up damage zone. So we learned something new. We can't place in the front 2 tiles. At all. Oh yeah, I can't cancel the yellow crystal. It's a waste of time and resources. We're gonna have to build another one of her. I done goofed. Actually, her timer seems slightly slower than the timer of the crystal. No, they were on par with each other. Well, whatever. Nobody gets heart XP unless I can... Hey, I thought we solved the lag problem. Yeah. And somebody gets the heart XP. Yeah, I forgot we can't cancel the thing, otherwise it sucks. Alright, we're saving our monies. Poisonous spider? Ooh, poisonous spider. That's from the spider boss, right? Yotohime. We'll have to get him later. I want to save my cash so we can insta-promote the tower we're about to unlock, right? We're on 3. Should be a boss coming. Should be a boss. There's a witch. Oh, if she's a yokai, she wouldn't be a witch. But we can't highlight her, so I don't know what she is. Not all of these pop up with informationals. They really probably ought to consider improving that. Oh, did I leave the boosts on? Oh, my bad. we don't need the boosts for this shit. Wow, that is annoying. Maybe I should place out foxes first. This ruins my whole thing. I was gonna move that top guy up. We'll fix the rows later. Do you really? Well, I mean, he killed the guy for me. I'm gonna lock that evolve. Because we're never gonna see it again otherwise. I'm just gonna take it for free too in a minute. It's actually a problem. It's actually going to... I don't think the Ho is good enough for these levels right now. Let's replay. We're gonna have to set things up a little differently or start with something else. We can try starting with the fox. Ho is, she's not strong enough to warrant her slow attack speed. We can start with the Kitsune. Or with just dammit. We'll try the Kitsune and see what happens. So I'm curious if she can kill this, but it doesn't look like she's going to beat that in a one-on-one engagement. Yeah, she won't beat it in a one-on-one engagement. Then... dammit first? We have a bit of a power issue. You know what we could do? You know what would win? I know what would win. Demon Hand would win. Demon Hand would destroy everything. Maybe we should just use Demon Hand. I want to finish leveling Sword Girl. Let's do Demon Hand with Sword Lady. I think Demon Hand has what it takes. I don't know if Demon Hand would kill this stuff, but we'll find out. It does. Ghost does not get pushed back? I didn't know Ghost actually doesn't get pushed back. That's interesting. Beep, 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 beep. Or maybe it's because the house is there. No, it's just Ghost doesn't get pushed back. It does. So because the house is there, Ghost doesn't get pushed back. That's either a bug or some weird intended mechanic. But yeah, when in doubt, put the demon hand out. They cost 45 and they can solo levels. For the Buddha hand. I even moved them. Wasted resources. The only thing is that the demon hand takes longer to finish his job. What do I have on you? I wasn't paying attention. I think we want the extra HP one, but I don't need to switch the lanes of the enemy, so more damage is fine. It doesn't take as long. But I'll level up the other girl later. Ew, an evolve for the bird. Okay, this is no, the demon hand beats umbrella. Right, that's another reason to use it. It depends on the timing, I suppose. But if the umbrella tries to jump over him, usually he pushes it back and then it gets screwed. From its skipping. Yeah, especially with how tanky they are now. Demon hands, the meta. This is the DLC meta. Demon or Buddha, either one would work, right? If you want fire damage, I guess go Buddha. Actually, now that I think about it, if I frontline Buddha hands, put the electric fox behind them and then the Ho-Oh behind them, we would have a demolition lane. But they would have no healing to rely on. I think I'd rather they just have more HP. That's the wrong spot. I'm gonna delete that because I fucked up. I want stats on our girls, so let's actually do this. See, the thing about Demon Hand, I actually consider that I don't need the healer with the hands. And I'm gonna have to really think about that. When we're doing survival mode, if I want more DPS with a DPS tower back here, or if we want Demon Hands. I mean, if we want the healer lady. Because we can always just replace demon hands that die. They only cost 45. You'll die eventually, Skilly boy. Whoop, I'm so sorry. I just hit my mic. Hopefully it's not doing the static thing. It's been doing that a little bit. Alright, we need a kitsune on the top row before I'm fucked. We need money. We need money. We need money. Okay. Almost lost. Because of these stinking... We can only be hit by lightning, but there's only one lightning tower that can hit us in the game, monsters? I'm just not sure if the lightning formations bonus can hit them still. We've never tested that. And I don't know when I'll get a chance to, because I have to go out of my way to do it. And I'd rather just keep making progress. We're already an hour 30 in. I think we're gonna finish World 8, but then keep that as the video. We'll have a shorter video this time around. I need my jingle jangler. Might actually be able to evolve everybody in this attempt. Well, not everybody. So those of you who've been watching this series, I hope it's been enjoyable. I always have a hard time finding interesting topics to discuss during games like this. Because it is a lot of, you know, just enjoying the Tower D. I need to find the evolve for... Oh, there you go. Oh, I forgot we're doing the boss battle here. Maybe I'll make a whole row of swords and then evolve. I completely forgot there's a boss fight. Well, she doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot at the moment. Just shooting some wispy fire. Okay, she took away my energy with her wispy fire. This is hard mode. Where's your army at? I know it's 8.3, like the early game DLC, but where's your army? I thought we were going to tier up from just the previous that we dealt with. Is that not the case? That feeling when your shit dies. But I mean, I needed to do something to me, right? Come on, lady. Show me what you got. Next time she's in the row of Yokai, I think we'll hit her. Can't reach. Demon hands are meaningless right now. Hey, they got us through the early game. And they'll be good backup if the enemy gets through. I can't do my skills against her, though. She is countering me. Alright. This team is not the best. You know who would do pretty well here? Yeah, we know who would do pretty well here. Let me mash the W even if it doesn't do anything. Just to get 15 points on Sword Girl, I guess. So we can max her out and then ditch her for a more... I don't know, what do we replace her with? Yeah, I have no idea. I suppose I can play with, what's her name? Still. The Thunder Lady. Ryushin. Because we have our tank with the hand, so we don't really need a second tank. This might take a while. I think what we'll do is keep the detonation formation, clear out this row, tack on whatever offensive towers I have left. Ooh, she got hard countered, yeah. Oh no, she did her thing. Yeah, she dropped a bunch of ice shards, it looked like. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that upgrade. I'm gonna do something else too. We're gonna move her up to the front so she can help with the boss battle. Rude. I was wondering if that would work and it did not. use my energy before I lose my energy, right? Here, we'll have one demon hand down there as a mascot. Gotta represent the team. Yes, stay on that row. Oh, we're gonna do some damage to her. She's on the most DPS-y row I've got. Too bad they don't stay stunned for slightly longer, though. She might get the plus 15 instead, which is all good. You know, it's all good. Yowza. Yeah, this party's on the weak side. Excuse me. Oh, I need to sneeze there. But hey, maybe we'll have a nice new tower once we pick up the switch, assuming she is a new tower. If I see that energy ball fly towards my guy, I'll let this out. That was a little too early. A little too early. Not a big deal. I also could have dropped down the bats and it probably would have killed her. Chip damage to death. There you go. Oh, excuse me. 23,000 Koban rewarded? Man, the levels don't seem too hard. Like, the enemies are crazy tanky. So the fact that they're not volume, there's not a lot of them at the moment. Probably a blessing. I see sushi boys have made it in. Well, the sushis are really powerful, except they die to Demon Hand. I think we can do less HP and have the extra attack speed, by the way. The other thing is, we did not earn a new tower from her. She was simply a mid-boss. And now I am sad. I am sad. Well, they said there's only 4 new towers, I think, so it's probably the main 4 enemies. Let's get started. Okay. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. This gonna be quite the experience. If no one else spawns, I'm gonna start chopping away at this thing in the back here. But I may as well just do it with this. Yeah, I think we can afford to. Get there. Lady setup. The reason why we can do this is because they are so cheap. These things are so cheap and affordable. Look at how they push the enemy. It's just a flat stopping palm, slapping the enemy in the face. Maybe I should look into... I know China game dev fans make a lot of knockoff games, illegally impeding upon... not impeding, but you know, utilizing IPs from stuff. I really should see if there's a line defense featuring like Mega Man characters. I just feel like it would work so well. Fuck, I would take Nintendo line defense. It'd probably be fun. I wonder if there is a market for those kinds of games. Damn, he pushed it away. The Phoenix bird in the back could never reach the enemy before the hand brings it to safety. That is just, see, that's anti-synergistic. We can see right now why this setup is so bad, but we're using it just for heart points because I'm trying to hundo the game. Ayah. That's ludicrous, yeah. That's ludicrous. Bacon from sushi? That doesn't even make any sense. Bum 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 bum. Man, you barely receive any any monies from this stuff. I've been wondering about that. No, yeah. Does the hands knock back? Excuse me, stun? Oh. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Sorry for coughing in the mic like that. Okay, the song does come to an end too. Yoshiko would have already killed all of these things. That sure took a while. Insufficient fragments. Where are my fragments at? Why is Songi the greatest tower? Because she hits every... She hits really far on 3 rows. It's kind of ridiculous. Not complaining. That's the power I need for the other... For the other towers. We need more power. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the fox in here. We don't need the healer. We don't need anything. Give the bottom row some assistance. Oh no, we need the healer. Pronto. You know what I could do? Ah, but then I lose my HP bonus formation. I was thinking, since we only have 7 towers and I really need more DPS while I'm leveling these up, we could turn the Ice Girl into the DPS type instead. I was a little worried for 1 second there because that big sushi samurai guy was not pushed back very far. But then he was afterwards, so I guess all is fine. Bring me more monsters, more enemies. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna hit an evolve that was relevant. One more round to go, another 10,000 Koban. We're ready to max out the tower. This is a Yukion. Looking very fairy-esque with the, whatever you call the thing on the back. I guess they're wings in this case. I like to see through cloth stuff. Alright, Yukiona, what do you got? You got nothing. Prepare to be pushed into oblivion. Oblivion. You know what? 2, 3. No, man, I want to put him one tile back, but I can't really justify that. I could put him one tile forward and then everyone else one tile forward, maybe? We'll just do what we usually do. It's the winning strategy, after all. I might be underestimating Yukiona here. I'm gonna buy this attack speed. I'm surprised there aren't more of these walls to obstruct you. Perhaps as we move along, there will be. Man, knockback and stun and damage tied into one tower, except the damage isn't that great compared to the monster's total HPs, but knockback and stun and tank, you couldn't ask for more. I mean, I guess you could. Why not just have everything? He should curse them with the weakness debuff too. That would be unnecessary. Oh yeah, and cheap. Cheap is a feature. I don't know why these towers are only 45. That's ludicrously affordable. The developer just basically said, I like the idea of the Buddha hand. It shall be the most powerful tower in the whole universe. And so it was. The most powerful tower in the universe. This might, let's speed up. I was zoning out for a minute, but this guy might take a moment to kill. A few moments. Might take more than a few moments to kill. The downside of this tower is it does no damage. It does absolutely no damage. Almost there. I guess I can roll in the meantime. This game doesn't mute my audio unlike Endless Dungeon does. Isn't that nice? Game's still running, we're multitasking, things are getting done. This enemy is still not dead yet? Still not dead. Gotta appreciate his determination. He's undeterred by this demon hand. Alright, let's get rid of that. HP on Fox seems like a good idea. More HP on frontline. I want attack there. We're fighting the boss, and I'll be damned if. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have bought that right away. If that thing happens to jump over my hand, that would be a misplay on my part. I think we'll be okay. The hands attack too fast. Those umbrellas think they're fast, but they're really slow. I'm gonna leave that sword back there, just in case. I was hoping she would help kill those, but I guess that is not gonna happen. Summon your Domekis first. They'll help kill. I froze the slipper or sandal. Okay, he should die at a reasonable pace. Still, we can speed things up. Yeah, I wish this wouldn't be a problem. I said it earlier, but it'd be nice if, like Plants vs. Zombies, once the timer reaches the next bar, if you didn't finish things, then the next wave just starts coming, and it compounds. It would be nice. Starting to build up our forces. Man, we need more damage. You know, I suppose our tower setup is completely fine because I don't think any of the towers are going to do more damage. The enemies are getting tankier as we go further on, I get it. So this setup has high sustain with the freezing and stunning and pushing back. AKA, it works for a reason. It's a good setup. The only thing is, demolition is not very useful. Even Yoshiko would be just superior overall. With the lightning strikes too. Yoshiko would be so much better. Take a free Evo here. Summon their fox on the bottom row. Or one up from the bottom so she can hit center. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this dude teleporting behind my dammit. And then still getting frozen before. Alright, time to get the healers going. Honestly, I think we're at the point where I could run these 5 towers, get rid of the sword chick, and not have her cluttering my power-ups. I'll probably put the swords down in the front line. At some point. Lagging on the on evolutions again. You? So I need someone to kill that? When I get 50 energy, we'll zap him, or he'll die. He'll die. I'm gonna buy that attack speed up. Oh, good. Got everything we wanted. In case one appears behind her. I don't have enough energy yet. Is that a doll of Hero or is that a doll of some other dude? Also, the screen turned large for her. Doesn't do that normally. So she must have some gimmick warning that. Change. I'm gonna evolve the Domekis first. Let's see how much this does while she's in the row. Oh, fire hurts her. As one would hope. Unfortunately, my lightning chick can't reach. I don't know if I need to fill the front row up with the swords. But we should wait until they get in range and then do it. Let's help the bottom row out. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Some light AoE, pretty tame, honestly. He seems easier than the witch. She's noticeably susceptible to the fire, I think. But the witch was not. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Ideally, we won't regret it. I might put the hands in the back for protection. And we're gonna move her up front with a sword. Oh, I should have saved that for the burn. Oh, she turned her doll into like an ogre. You chose the wrong row to attack with that though. Do I care about demolition too much? I suppose I do. Sorta. Oh yeah, the extra ice formation strats. Which I rarely do, but we probably could benefit from it. Man, I feel bad for Yukiona. She's so easy. I was hoping that would do more. Rip Yukiona. Koban. I spend Koban. Yes. You have items. The camera's still stretched out to the right. We have 85k. I guess I'll spend some of it on this if we did get that tower. Oh, there's a 15% sale on stuff. Well, rice. 6, 14, 10. Let's get masitake. Chicken, corn. Broccoli. Champignon. Let's get more carrots too. And wheat. Why not? This stuff's cheap. I'm just gonna buy all of it. Except for those, because these are the 2 items that drop from monsters in the whole game. Alright, good job. We're gonna go back. First thing to test. We did not get a new tower. Wonder if you have to beat them all to get the tower. Normal mode. Alright, we have to do them on normal as well. So I might do that on my own time. Now the chill is done, so I think normal counts towards chill, but hard doesn't count towards normal and chill. So that's something else for us to do. It doesn't seem like we unlocked the tower. Maybe you have to do it on normal mode first? I'm not sure. That might actually be worth trying. Maybe we'll run through normal next time just as a science experiment. With that in mind, we have a lot of Koban. What would we want to do with it? Could upgrade Blizzard formation. We'll save the rest for upgrading towers. So now Blizzard is even better. Anywho, thanks for joining me, but we'll park it there. Like I said, I do want to tackle some other things. Already 3 o'clock. There was a good 2-hour session. Full screen. Yeah, full screen seems to work. So if the game was lagging for you guys too, I guess don't play in windowed mode. And we'll get some more yokai art later. Hope you all have a good one.